Hi everyone, today we'll see what is ThinkSpeak and the key capabilities of ThinkSpeak. ThinkSpeak is an open source platform that provides various services which is exclusively targeted for the development of IoT applications. It was originally launched by IOBridge in the year 2010 as a service in support of IoT applications. ThinkSpeak enables various services like real-time data collection, analysis and visualization of collected data by means of charts. Further, it enables the creation of plugins, apps collaborating with various e-services, social networking and other APIs. Thus, ThinkSpeak is an open source IoT application and API to store and retrieve data from things using MQTT and HTTP protocol over internet or through any local area network. ThinkSpeak has integrated support from the computing software MATLAB, derived from MathWorks, which allows ThinkSpeak users to analyze and visualize uploaded data using MATLAB, without requiring the purchase of MATLAB license from MathWorks. ThinkSpeak is an IoT analytics platform service from MathWorks, the makers of MATLAB and Simulink. It allows you to aggregate, visualize and analyze live data streams in the cloud. Further, ThinkSpeak provides instant visualizations of data posted by your devices or equipment. You can also execute MATLAB code in ThinkSpeak and perform online analysis and processing of data as it comes in. ThinkSpeak accelerates the development of proof of concept IoT systems, especially for those that require analytics. You can build IoT systems without setting up servers or developing web software. For small to medium-sized IoT systems, ThinkSpeak provides a hosted solution that can be used in production. Next, we'll see how to connect your hardware to ThinkSpeak. You can use any internet-connected device with ThinkSpeak. When sending data from your devices or equipment, you can use native libraries for common embedded hardware prototyping platforms like Arduino, ESP8266 and Raspberry Pi. You can also send data to ThinkSpeak from machines or local gateways using a REST API or an MQTT API. In addition, many vendors have built integrations to ThinkSpeak to make the setup even more easier, like LoRaWAN, Things Network, Senet, Labellium, Particle, etc. If you are a Simulink user, you can use Simulink blocks in your models to write data to ThinkSpeak. Now we'll see how to access your data both online and offline. ThinkSpeak stores all the information you send in one central location in the cloud, so that you can easily access your data for online as well as offline analysis. Your private data is protected with an API key that you control. When you're logged into your ThinkSpeak account, you can use the web to securely download the data stored in the cloud. You can also programmatically read your data in CSV or JSON formats using REST API call and appropriate API key. Your devices can also read data from ThinkSpeak channel by subscribing to an MQTT topic. You can import data from third-party web services including climate data from NOAA, that is National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, public utility data from local utility providers, and stock and pricing data from financial providers. You can use that data together with the data you are collecting from your devices and equipment to investigate correlations and develop predictive algorithms. MATLAB users can import data stored in ThinkSpeak into the MATLAB desktop environment using ThinkSpeak read function. Next, we'll see how you can remotely visualize sensor data in real time. ThinkSpeak automatically charts the data that you send to it, so that you can remotely monitor your devices or equipment from anywhere. You can view your data from any web browser or mobile device. You can share read-only views of your data with the clients and colleagues whom you specify. Alternatively, you can use ThinkSpeak to manage your data, and you can build your own front end for your clients and customers to log into it. Next, we'll see how to control devices online. With the commercial ThingSpeak license, you can send data to ThingSpeak as fast as once every second. This not only enables near real-time monitoring of your devices, but it allows you to set up control loops from the cloud. For example, you could configure ThingSpeak to turn a light on when your motion sensor detects a person has walked into the room. For applications that require faster response times, the best practice is to have the control loop at the edge closer to the hardware. Now we'll see how to perform computations and build custom visualizations. With MATLAB engine built into ThingSpeak, you can perform calibrations, develop analytics, and transform your IoT data. You can also use the MATLAB engine built into ThingSpeak to build custom charts. With commercial ThingSpeak license, you can run MATLAB calculations that last up to 60 seconds. Further, a commercial ThingSpeak license also enables you to use MATLAB toolboxes for machine learning, signal processing, and system identification. You can also perform more with ThingSpeak provided you have a license for the toolbox. Finally, we'll see how to create streaming analytics and integrate with your systems. You can operationalize your analytics using Time Control app and React apps. With the Time Control app, you can schedule a computation to run once a day or once an hour or even as quickly as once every 5 minutes. React app is used for condition monitoring. You can monitor the data coming in from your devices and set up an alert when the data indicates that something is needing attention. For example, you could configure ThingSpeak to send an email when the humidity on your plant floor exceeds a certain value. More broadly, your analysis can trigger events that push data from ThingSpeak to other web applications like Salesforce through REST APIs. Thank you for watching this video. Next video is about how to create a channel using ThingSpeak. If you find this video to be useful, kindly subscribe it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to click that like button because that motivates me to post more videos. Thank you once again.